Hello, my name is Corey Toombs, and today I'm going to have a simple tutorial on how to do fall damage in Pixel Game Maker MV. Now, I'm already assuming that you have a falling animation and an idle animation. Okay, so go to your object settings and you'll on fall and go to idle here. Now, the condition for this is usually contact with a wall detection. So I have some different wall detection for tile, wall detection for object, or contact with slope. And if that happens, I'll go back to idle. But I want to have a way that I can receive damage if I fall. So I have a condition here after a certain time has passed. So 0.50 seconds. And here I've copied my fall animation. So after that has happened, I am now doing this. And my variable here, I'm going to make a new variable, a common variable. And I'm going to make that equal to plus 10, or whatever you want to make this equal to. How much damage do you want your player to receive? Now, I have, and then after the player makes contact with the wall, they will receive damage. Now, of course, the longer the player falls, you probably want to do more damage. So here I have something called add damage. So every 0.1 seconds, this will go back and forth every 0.1 seconds, and it's going to just add 10 to that variable that I have as variable 1, okay? And then in fall damage, I'm going to, here, I'm going to put the invincibility on. The reason I did this is because I want my player to blink, okay? So if you want your player to blink in the basic settings here, object blinks during invincibility, and you can have all the settings if you want the player to blink. So the player will blink, and here, this is where I'm going to do the damage. So player 1's HP, I was going to originally do the damage here, but I decided not to, so just ignore that number. I'm just going to put that as 0 so nobody's paying attention to that. I'm going to minus the variable, that common variable 1. I'm going to minus that. And remember, I had set that to 10. But the longer I'm in the air, the more damage that will do. Okay? And last thing I want to do is at the end of this, I want to make the variable 1 equal to 0. So that if you don't make it equal to 0 at the end, and I fall off one object and it does 10 damage, and then I climb back to the same object and fall back down, it's actually going to do 20 damage because the variable hasn't been set to 0 yet. So, of course, if your HP is 0, you'll probably just have game over. It really depends how much damage you received. So let's, I'm going to save this here. And let's do the play test here. Alright, so I have a moving platform here. So at the top of this moving platform, you can see my HP right now is equal to 50. Let's fall down, and you saw the player blink. I just received 30 damage. Okay, so it had calculated the amount through that. Now, of course, I only have 20 HP now, So this will reduce my HP to 0. And when my HP is reduced to 0, that's currently my game over. I haven't done much with that, but on every map I have it set so that if my player's HP reaches 0. Let's try jumping from different. You can see I didn't jump from so high, and there only did 10 damage. So this you can play around with this and see how much damage you would like it to do. I might later do a tutorial on how to do platforms and stuff, or moving platforms and stuff. And now just 10 HP. Now you can see that like jumping from like a normal, well that was too high, but jumping, like, you can play around with the time of how far you want to be able to jump down. So the timing is important for how long you want that fall animation to work. So I see here how far I can jump that far and not receive any damage. Let's see. How about from here? Okay, so that was a little bit too far, and I received 10 damage. Now, if I go a little bit further up, I want to see where the gap is here. Let's try jumping from here. And that was way too much damage, yeah. So you can play around with this and see how far you want to be able to make a jump before you receive damage. So let's exit out of here. Okay, so let's cover what you need to do. So for the fall, you need a basic condition, contact, to go back to idle. Now, you also need, after a certain time passes, to copy this, and now you are stuck in this place where you're going to receive that damage. So you can play around with this time. I currently have it set at 0.5 seconds, and every 0.1 seconds I'm going to add more damage. I might play around with this a little bit. So that's how to do the fall damage. I hope you enjoyed this video and have a great day. Bye bye.